there we go. Because I didn't know that Steam had that feature. And one time I hit some mysterious button on my keyboard that I still don't know to this day, some hotkey, that opened up the MP3 player and started automatically playing a song that must be in my library as part of like you bought the game, here's the like music download if you want it. It started playing the Subnautica music. The main menu music, I believe. Or maybe like the first Safe Shallows exploration music. And I thought I was like being hacked or fucking something, I don't know. But it scared the hell out of me because when it opened minimized, and then I saw it and I clicked on it. It was a tiny little player in the top. It's a tiny little miniature window. So maybe you actually own more game soundtracks on Steam than you realize, and you did not know because you haven't opened their fucking audio player. Crazy. Okay. I won't lie, I don't remember what save file it is. Again. Okay. When I close out stream for the evening, when playing this game, the save file needs to clearly be titled Pick Up Here. Is it Lighthouse? I think it's Lighthouse. And I was trying to figure out how to not die. Right? Do I have to look at my VOD? Also, God, oops, we're already, now we're into stream. It's gotta be Lighthouse, yeah. I'm past Lighthouse? Did I get past figuring out how to not get killed by James? Do I need to look at my VOD? Does somebody want to tell me before I have to tab out and look at my VOD? Is it Herman? You thinking about the sewers? Wait, is the sewer thing after this section? I guess it is. Or is this before I went down there? Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to look at my VOD. I'm so sorry. Just in case. Yeah, because we did that whole puzzle in the sewers, and that was kind of like one of the last spots I left off, but I don't remember where that was. Okay, let me, I'm so sorry. I really need to start naming them something a lot more, recognizable. No, we have not yet found that out, Brands. Nope. Nope. Okay, did I save on screen? If I didn't, then I'm gonna have to turn on the audio. Okay, let's see. Girl, open up the save menu. Okay, here we go. Okay, why am I scrolling so much? Did I already save and I'm just showing everyone my stupid save names? Oh, it's this one. It is the Herman save. Okay. So that means I need to go talk to Herman, I'm assuming. It's save number 14. I'm glad I looked because I wouldn't have known otherwise. And I would have redone a lot of shit. Alright. There we go. Also, hey, friends. You started playing it. Many of the controls are janky, is it? It just feels like classic old point-and-click controls, but if you're not used to that, then I can see how. Oh, right. So I was... Okay, I remember. Let's try going inside. The game was getting a little laggy.
I
And
should ring the bell.
and I couldn't figure out if it was because I had the game open for too long and there was like a memory leak, or if it was because like the doubled weather effects. The mouse cursor is still a little bit laggy, and I see the game kind of chugging a bit occasionally.
Probably didn't hear the bell. I'll try again.
Hopefully it's not too much of an issue because I've not bothered to look for a fix or a patch.
He isn't answering. Strange. I thought he'd be at home.
He's up to some nefarious business. You should go in anyway.
It's open. I'll have a look around.
Hopefully when I get inside. Oh yeah. It's because of the weather effects. That's so fucking funny. 'Cause it really is just transparent rain dot fucking MP4 layered twice on the screen, and that's enough to make the game or dead. Well, we know the old lady died. I forget which one. I don't think it's Victoria, but we haven't heard from her in a couple days, but he did have a vision. Unless that was Herman, but I'm pretty sure that was an old woman. Her head getting lobbed off by the saw that sits over the morgue table. Maybe I was incorrect in thinking that was Victoria or our aunt. Maybe that actually was Herman. Oh.
Where could Herman be? He left the door open, and the morgue too. Strange, indeed.
A little bit spooky, isn't it? Do we want to look underneath here? We're going to see a headless body. It was Herman. Ooh. Don't touch it. Okay, that was Herman who died. It wasn't our grandmother, at least. At least he washed his hands.
What could have happened here?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that... Oops. I thought that was my ads about to start in timer, not ads just started timer. I'm so sorry. I can replay that scene if anyone missed it. Fuck it. Load game. Load game. Plus, I need to actually take a quick bathroom break anyway. I was going to take a bathroom break during the ads, and then I miscalculated
Probably didn't hear the
when they were showing up.
I'll try again.
He is a graceful keeper. Okay. If anyone missed what happened during the ads, I will show that as soon as I get back.
Strange.
I will be back in just a couple of moments. Sorry to leave you guys hanging like this, but I'm going to explode. Okay. Thank you dudes very much. Let's look at this scene again.
It's open.
If anyone missed it. You guys get to witness. What's up, Griors? You did come back just in time.
Strange.
We get to watch this again. Sermon! The detail of his corpse's fist being clenched just slightly is quite good. I thought it was an old woman. Alas, it is an old man.
What could have happened here?
Well, what could have happened is his head could have been cut off. At least it landed cleanly in the bucket.
That expression in his eyes. Awful.
He looked a little happy. Is that just me? Maybe he just did it on its own. Yeah, true, he did make it over to the sink in time. Yeah, he has a little bit of a smile. Damn. Sorry, Herman. These lands truly are cursed.
Who could have killed him? And why?
I think, Samuel, you need to start thinking outside of the box just a little bit.
He's clasping something in his hand. The fingers have stiffened and cannot be opened in their post-mortem spasm.
Let's... Am I missing items? Or can I just not look at them on the screen? Wait. Oh. I no longer have my pills, the knife, the sphere, the coin. Oh no. That can't be good, can it? We didn't use a sphere. The knife probably broke when we were using it, but what about the sphere? Did we use that anywhere yet? I feel like the sphere was probably important. We've had it since the beginning of the game, and we still didn't know the origin of it. It was quite strange and smooth and humming. And now it's gone? Oi, oi, oi. Less items, but I mean, I guess, but it makes me nervous when the game just takes away items for no reason. So you can't pry the hands open?
He's clasping some. The fingers.
I was going to use the knife, but melted off. Ouch! Must be a tool. We really don't have anything, do we? Has to be something around here. Oh! I swear I just saw. No, no, no! This, the lamp! Wow, that's so specific.
I'll turn on the lamp. It's quite dark in here.
Yeah, I gather it is. We ate it. We got really hungry. That sphere looked so good. Also, hey, Derigo. That brain still looks in remarkably good condition for having now sat here for several days while that man died on the table.
Is this what I think it is?
No. Ooh, what is that?
There are a few plastic bags under the book. I'll take them.
Okay, that's what you want to grab? A plastic bag? And I will take those forceps, thank you.
An old microscope.
Okay. Cleaver, a scalpel. Right, yeah, we've been here before. Okay.
There is nothing in them.
Oh, you grabbed the rest of them. Okay. Alright, interesting. Let's look even more suspicious. Maybe that's why he grabbed the plastic bags. So he could, like, cover his hands and not leave prints. Like, you've been around every dead body, Samuel. Not looking good for you, man. He laughed so hard, his head popped off. He heard a really good joke. He finally figured out why the chicken crossed the road.
The forceps should do the trick.
Ooh, that was quite the sound effect. Hair.
That must be the hair of the murderer. I have to put it into something.
What if it's just the hair of a body he was working on? What if it's planted stuff? Samuel, I'm begging you to start thinking a little bit more supernaturally about this.
That must be the hair of the murderer.
Oh, we used the forceps to
The
grab those.
murderer has black hair. James's hair was black as coal.
You know, it's interesting,
I should go
Samuel.
back to the sanatorium and obtain a sample for comparison.
It's very interesting, Samuel. What color is your hair again? Curious. Very curious. I'm assuming we need to go get the other hair sample, then bring them back here.
It's set up properly now. I can use it.
Okay, do you want to use this hair sample yet, or do you want the... Okay.
It's set up
We do need to go get the other one, okay. Just as a reminder, I did put the other hair sample already there. Hopefully that doesn't fuck anything up. Oh, what did he say? Say I'm not leaving?
I'm not leaving yet. I need to find out more.
You just said you needed to go to the sanitarium. Don't be a liar. Yeah, that's the face I'm making, Rotten, exactly. My hair is charcoal brown. Black as coal. I don't know. That's not what I'm seeing, Sammy. Do you want me to grab more hair? No. I think I broke his fingers. Nothing but a
Set up
scribbles.
properly now. I can use
Just the hair. That was what was clenched in his fist, just the hair. Can't use the microscope yet, though. Or was it? Oh, we didn't get anything else. We've already had these keys. Unless it wants me to click on the hand again. It didn't visually look like there was anything in there. It was just hair. Yep. And now that we put the hair...
Spoonful for Daddy.
True. We put the hair in the small plastic bag, and then we already put that underneath the microscope to compare it to James's hair. But we don't have a sample of James's hair yet because we need to go back to the sanatorium for that. But we can't do that because he won't leave on account of unexplored business here, apparently. I can look at his corpse, and I can look at his severed head. It's true.
You were always
So forgetful. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. What the fuck am I missing? Do I need to right-click on the head? So no head? Smile for the camera, Herman. Is there like a... Do I need to gather his hanging arteries? What's the deal here? I don't know what you want from me. Light the evidence on fire. Light it up. Put some money on it. Music box on the head. I don't know what it wants me to do. Do you want... And you won't inspect, click on the microscope. I have no... Help! Oh! Oh, no, it just went back in my inventory because I couldn't use it. I thought... For a second, I did something. fire. Is there anything else I can click on here? Blood on the floor? Any other evidence? I feel like I'm playing Still Life now. It's just the microscope over there. Am I really going to have to look at the fucking guide? That's just to leave, and he fucking won't leave. I don't know what I'm missing. Did I fuck things up by putting the hair sample we found in the microscope? And now I can't leave? It's the only thing I can really think of.
I'm not leaving yet. I need to find out more.
You don't have a camera. Do you want to... Oh, you know what? I bet we're looking for the symbol. It just dawned on me that we're probably looking for the symbol next to all of the other dead bodies. I'm like, where could it be? And as soon as I said that out loud, I saw it with mine eyeballs. Jesus. I feel very silly now. Where are these guys up here? This is a photo of a body that you had to do an autopsy on. Looks quite frightened, looks quite alive. Yeah, the texture blended in really well. Boop. And he is now since, this is where the next death is to take place. Where is this? And then the chill skull. Look at that, you see that sick throne back there? Oh, we're foreseeing our own death. Aren't we? Looks like acid we could fall into or something. Yeah, this guy's afraid for his life. That guy's just having a nap. Okay, well. Ooh.
Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'd better leave quickly.
Ooh, fuck. Hey.
Detective?
How's it going?
What are you doing here?
I've come to see Dr. Herman, and I know what it probably looks like, but I'll
I
explain
spilt a
everything.
bucket of his head on the ground.
About, Gordon?
I don't know how to say this. I found Herman downstairs. He's dead.
I interfered with evidence.
I went downstairs and found his body on the table.
That is a serious matter. Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I know what I have seen,
Oh
Detective.
yeah, I'm sure.
His body is lying on the autopsy table with the head off.
It's such a weird way to...
I must go there right away.
Such an odd way to phrase it.
Gordon,
With
when
the
you found
head
him,
off.
Were you alone? Was no one else with you?
No one.
Strange how coincidence tends to lead you to a corpse.
He was already dead when I came around.
I believe you. I know who is behind all of this.
Really?
Oh, you think it's James?
Who?
That lunatic who escaped from Ashbury a few days ago. Who else?
That doesn't make any
Who else
sense.
could possibly have committed such things?
Murders happened
Remember
before
that
he
boy?
escaped.
And now, Herman.
Disfigured.
A normal person cannot have done that.
That's certainly true, but he hung himself in his cell.
That
I
too.
was in the sanatorium today.
So, the murderer's punished himself.
No.
Oh well. It's
And you're saying
justice,
the
I say.
bodies have been mutilated. No human could have done
Haven't got
that.
Any evidence?
James is a
Good.
human.
There
What?
are several disfigured corpses and a madman was on the loose.
What do you?
You want more evidence?
Just because he's not of sound mind, he's not human?
Now please leave. I've got to go downstairs and deal with this. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Detective. Why would James want to kill Herman?
He wouldn't.
Didn't even know him.
He didn't. You
I've got
can't
to
be that
get a hold of
stupid.
a sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
Found a bucket of Herman and I tampered with evidence. Goodbye. Hello? I need hair, please. Let me in.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Behavior, yeah, already blaming it on the madman on the loose. The poor boy. He even said, like, wolves couldn't have done this. Humans couldn't have done this. But yes, this poor, frail, terrified person who had been locked up and abused for years could have done this. Make it make sense, detective.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
I need hair. If you don't mind.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask. Just tell me where it
I think
is.
she has a right to ask.
Well, all right. If you must know, we cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on.
Yeah.
So we placed the body in the old chapel in the graveyard until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer, though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all. Thanks.
We're not going to tell her anything? We're not going to say, ooh, might be a couple days. You might want to contact maybe the police first, or, you might want to just bury him. I guess that would be illegal, unfortunately. If somebody dies on your property, you can't just bury them, even if there's record of their death. Because then there's no record of their burial, and then you get in big trouble. Old lady who bakes pies for everyone in town? Is there an old lady like that in this game? What's her number? I want a free pie. Sorry, it's really laggy outside. A little bit slow. Hey. Yeah, he's a bit cursed, dummy. It's in his bloodline.
Business. I've got no time for you.
Oh. Okay. Very well. Enjoy your shoveling. Oh, my cursor lags. Since he's not being outside the box, true. Locked?
The chapel is locked.
It's in the old chapel. Sorry I didn't tell you it was locked. Phew. There we go, we're inside. We can move a little bit faster now.
There's no reason to talk.
What? I thought... Didn't she say it was in... Is it in a different part of the cemetery? Or, sorry, I suppose this is not a cemetery, it is a graveyard. Actually, cemeteries are only called that when they're attached to churches. Come on, you can do it, Samuel. Failing upwards a little bit. More deaths are happening. Kind of closer to the truth. Kind of, sort of. I love how he hasn't even bothered to try to research the old symbols yet or anything that he's found. This symbol found in, oh wow, we already have, okay, we have 5 deaths. But he hasn't bothered to, like, go to a big library, look these up, ask anyone if they know what these symbols mean. Nothing, to try to get some kind of hint. He just said, scribblings of a madman. How weird. How strange. That surely won't have any connection or bring anything to light. Maybe it's in this part of the graveyard then. I don't understand. Do I use Herman's keys? Or are these the keys that we got? Oh, wait. Are these the keys that we got off of the attending doctor? Might work. I didn't even think about that. Nope. Okay. What am I meant to do then? Oh, maybe I... Ooh. Maybe I talk to the boiler room now. Let me double check the door just in case I misclicked or something. I don't know.
Locked.
Okay. We'll go talk to Mr. Boiler. Hey, can you open that? If you don't mind.
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Open, please.
Can you tell me, why is that chapel in the graveyard locked?
You know why.
The old chapel? I'll tell you why.
Dead body.
It's locked because nobody has any business going in it.
I have to lower
Can you
myself
open
into
it for
talking to the working
No,
class.
I can't. Nobody is allowed to
A
go
roll.
there, like I said.
But you have the key to it, right?
Exactly.
Sorry I drugged
And
you. Could you
it's
help me
going
out?
to stay that
Come on.
way.
I have to get into that chapel at all costs. How could I possibly obtain the key?
Drug him again.
How about you lend me your key? I'll return it in a little while. You could watch my wallet for me in the meantime.
A whole one.
Well, a little extra added to that lousy salary of mine would come handy.
So, what do you say?
Wow, the bribe actually worked this time.
No.
Oh.
I can't
Just
do
kidding.
it. The head nurse would really enjoy the chance to fry my backside. I can't risk somebody finding out.
Too bad. I'll keep the wallet to myself then. I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
Yep. I'm drugging him again. Am I allowed to go into the boiler room?
He won't let me in. He would see me.
Time to speak with the nurse again. Time to abuse the staff again. Break his lawnmower. Eat all of the coal that he's shoveling.
We have said everything to each other already.
So uncreative you are. I'm going to save my game just in case. Sorry, this section's a little bit excruciating. Due to the lagginess. It's very slow. So hate to have to go back and forth and back and forth. Well, whilst nothing happens, but... Is the cemetery in a crypt? Or is the crypt in a cemetery? The crypt is in the cemetery. Cemetery is the whole lands. You can't have a cemetery inside of a crypt. A cemetery is outside. Oh, this crashes on PS4? I don't doubt it. That's unfortunate, though. And how did you enjoy your time with it? I can look at the fountain again for some reason?
It's full of clean water.
Okay, we're going to have to do something with water? Weird, okay. Is there anything... okay, we have to do something outside. Let's threaten to fire the boiler man. Oh, yeah, can I go... I was going to say, may I go into the sewers? Maybe I can get into the chapel from the sewers.
This is the only way to get inside the sanatorium. I have no choice.
Aside from the front door? kind of forgot that we could go in here, right? Alright. Raoul. Hey, buddy, you still here?
Don't know what we could talk about.
His well-being? His safety? What he had for breakfast? Just checking up on an old friend. Oh, we can look at the dripping faucet now, too. Interesting.
It could use fixing. It's leaking.
Okay, grand. Thanks for the renovation talk. I don't reckon that you will be willing to fix it yourself, right? You're just going to yell at somebody to fix it? You're going to look them in the eyes and say, "There's a leaking
Quiet,
faucet."
so I won't get caught. This time, I wouldn't have any explanation.
Right. What? But why? I don't even think we really need to be quiet, do we? Go back into the cell. Nothing to click on here. Was there something in James's cell that I might have missed? There has to be, right? Something that will help us. Is there like a hidden beer somewhere? We need some beer to bribe the boiler man. Some Smoxin. It's been so long you don't remember. Ah. It's been pretty good so far, honestly. It's quite long for a point-and-click adventure. I know that going back into the hall will get me caught. That's what he means by, I need to be quiet, but I want to see what happens. Oh.
I'm lucky there's no one here. I've got to take advantage of that before somebody comes.
See, you keep saying that, but nothing then actually happens. It's just you talk and talk. Okay. Back to the lobby, so we can go to the boiler room this way.
How do I obtain the keys to that chapel? I'll have a look around here.
Drug him.
I've got to come up with something.
I need to be quiet. Opens the loudest door in all of fucking existence.
I can't see anything useful.
Is it in the locker? Did we already open that locker? I think we did. We couldn't before because he was leaning on it.
Too bad. No spare keys. Just an old pair of rubber boots. Personal stuff. I'll leave it as it is.
Lineage, I don't think so. Oh, that for you. No, take the boots. I'll leave it as is, he says as he takes the boots. Okay.
These are almost twice the size of my feet.
I feel like the only reason we would take those maybe to perhaps fake the boiler man's footprints as like a distraction or something. Even James is gonna fucking wake up, slamming doors, creaking metal, stomping around, speaking to himself out loud. Okay, so we have rubber boots. Make the boiler blow up. Wait, actually. Ooh!
The door of the boiler is very hot. I will get burnt.
Do you want to use the rubber boots for this, or do you need another wet cloth? Interesting. Okay, so we opened it up. We need to throw something in there, but not the rubber boots. We need to open up the boiler. It's too hot. You know what you could use? The rubber boots. So that's why we can still mess with the fountain or the dripping faucet. I wonder now, because we've discovered this, if another object will now become interactable. Sometimes it does that. When you use rubber on hot fire. It's just the bar. It's fine. Oh, you don't like the smell of burning rubber? almost as good as burning hair. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else here. Like I should say though, what if this actually is like, oh, you actually do need a sneak around section? I doubt it. But come on, there. Too hot. Yeah, when has anything ever stopped you, Samuel? Just truck it. Okay. Maybe we can tear off some cloth in James's cell? And then moisten it once again? Maybe we can ask the Nurse for a the Nurse? I really just said Nurse out loud. That's crazy business. Maybe we can ask the nurse, N-U-R-S-E, for a washcloth or something. Okay, we can go back on the bed. Maybe speak with Ralph now?
I don't know what we could talk about.
Do you have a pot holder, Ralph? We could ask that. Nurse. I need a moist towelette. Nurse. Nurse. Help. Hello. I have nothing to say to her.
I have no idea what we could talk about.
You do. I'm once again at a loss. Well, I guess they're not admitting him because there's no one running this place anymore. What would our adventure games be without a snooty, snooping protagonist? They're untouchable. They can't get arrested. They can't get in trouble. They're allowed to be... They're allowed to snoop as much as they want. Is there some garbage around here that we can pick up? Can I speak with Boilerman again? Oh shit, Smoxon. Swag. Look at you, you're like ultra swaggy now. How do you feel? Do you feel extra swag, epic sauce, awesome style? I'm trying to speak with him, but the animation's so slow, it's taking a very long time.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
That's none of your business.
Yeah, you're right. What do I care?
Huh?
You want something?
Yeah, how swag do you feel on a scale of, nerd to epic Chad? Let me in.
Why is the door to the boiler room locked?
I had to start locking it during the day because of that runaway loot. As far as I know, he's the first one to have pulled it off.
Good for him.
The institution has a very good reputation in this respect, and they don't want to lose
Too late, Smoxon. No
That's
going
the
back
way
now.
It should be. Lose in and none of them out.
Yeah, I get it. You don't treat
I
them like
won't
real
be
human
keeping you any
beings.
longer.
Good.
That really solved nothing. I don't know what to do. Congratulations, Smoxon. You are one of the elite few swagsters out there. How do you feel now? Oh, the rain sounds are still persisting. Oh, there we go. So, what am I missing? What do I do with these boots? Somewhere, something. Goldilocks. Or, sorry, Goldilocks. Good username. Thank you very much for the follow, W. fill up the rubber boots with water, maybe? And use that as like a makeshift bucket? If that's the case, then we're going to have to go back to the lobby this way. I don't think we can go around the front. And then pour that into the boiler to completely turn it off? No. Okay, no. I was going to say that'd be silly. I will admit, unfortunately, I have to just take a wee peek. I have no clue what to do. And we will be sitting here for quite some time. I wonder if I missed something or did something in the wrong order. Just a wee peek. We're on chapter 5 now, aren't we? Ah, okay. I had a feeling we had to do what we did before with the boiler by moistening a rag. That's why the fountain was still interactable, and I was correct. There is a piece of cloth that I am indeed looking for. It's not wrong in that. I just didn't notice it. Now I feel like a fool when I could have just gone back to the boiler room and looked around, but maybe I still wouldn't have noticed it. Who knows? Thought it was about what, the cockroaches in the room or my mouse cursor? Apparently, this rag right here that I did not notice. There we go. I'm going to try using it on the faucet first since it's on the way there. Well, not really on the way there. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, because we have to go into James' cell to get back to the sewers, back outside, back to the main lobby to use the fountain if we need to use the fountain. However, this faucet is dripping, and I wonder if we can just use that. Ah! Interesting. Then why is the fountain still interactable? Okay, now we have a damp rag. Watch, I'll go to use it and he will say, "It's not wet enough." Or some bullshit. I need to spit on it sloppy style. Oh, it's very easy. That's kind of the point, right? I just feel very silly for missing that one. It's right in front of my face. Look at a guide for that.
The heat from the boiler is unbearable.
Okay. Throw the boots in it for some reason. Oh, those are plastic bags. Yep, we are indeed throwing rubber boots in.
This should attract some attention.
We are burning rubber. I wasn't wrong. That's cool. It smells lovely. Quickly. Quickly now. Yummy, yum. Ooh.
Maybe I went a bit too far with those boots. Hopefully none of the smoke has gotten into the building.
My bad, but I'll just be taking those keys if you don't mind. You should, Nate. You absolutely should.
He left the keys in the lock. I'll go.
Dog, who do you think... Do you think they won't expect it's you? He always abuses the staff. They're going to know that you did this. You were the only other person around, dude. Alright, cheers. Whoopsie. Sup, Harold? Yes, you did hear that. Yes. I said what I said, and I meant it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you should play Dracula, Nate.
James's body. I need a little hair for comparison with the sample that Herman was clasping in his hand.
You do.
I need to use something to cut off a little hair. I
You-
don't want to touch him with my hands.
You know you are going to have... You don't have to touch him to just pull a piece of hair out. You don't have to. And you don't have your knife anymore, so... Okay, now we need to find a sharp object. Use the keys. No? That's the first PC game you ever bought? How cool. You should play the other ones. No, he doesn't want to use his perfectly clean upper-class hands. Get them dirty on somebody else's hair that he's already going to pick up. Okay, so we do need, like, scissors or something. Fuck me. Okay, before we continue, I do need to take another break. I know I just took a break, not an hour. Usually I try to take breaks every hour, every couple of hours, and it hasn't even been an hour, but I do need to take another one, so... Oh, that's not how you spell cosmetology. Act like it is. Walmart had it for $10. Do you still have it? Right? I really do want the box. The big box of Dracula. It's not too expensive. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Or a few minutes. So sit tight. Say hi to your moms for me. Grab a snack. Make some popcorn. Get some coffee, etc. There'll be a few. And then we will figure out a way to cut off this dude's hair because we simply cannot touch it with our fingers even though we're going to touch it without too much for being patient. I really appreciate it. But we're back. We're here. Ta-da. I think I saved, right? Oh, right. We need to find something sharp. Welcome in, Persephone. Had to create a new... Oh, rip. That's alright. Sorry they had to do that, though. You had frozen pizza for dinner? Yum. I want pizza. I say as I just had pizza yesterday. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just want more pizza. Tiki tendies, I... have not... I had the rest of my mocha for dinner. I had coffee. That's what I've had. Does that count? Oh! Oh! There are shards of glass right here.
Broken glass.
I guess that's what we will use to cut his hair because we simply couldn't pull it out of his scalp. You can't just break a piece off or anything. It's not that he didn't want to pull it out of his scalp, it's the fact that he didn't want to touch the body. You don't have to do that. Okay? But what do I know?
Okay, this should do.
This
Now
should
that I have
do.
a close look at it. Well, maybe just. I'll go back to the morgue and use...
Okay,
Herman's
Dora the Explorer. Do you know a place with a microscope? Alright. Balanced mocha day. 2 mochas, in fact. I had a sandwich for early lunch, and I had oatmeal this morning. But I've not eaten since. It's right there! It's in the morgue!
The samples differ. Even I can see that.
There you
It
go.
wasn't James who killed Herman.
I don't know why there'd be a doubt in your mind earlier.
Who's got a black Morris?
Who's got a black Morris? You can't just say that. Who has black hair? Why are you so... This is like the second time he's been content to blame Morris. Samuel, what color is your hair, sir? What color is your hair? What color is it? Who has a black head of hair? Morris? Who has a black? Samuel. Samuel. Samuel does. Butter chicken for lunch? Ooh. Go for some veggie butter chicken. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry, this will be another kind of. Didn't mean to click over there. Extended outdoor segment. It'll be a bit laggy. Samuel has black hair. Fucking shit. There we go. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. So quick to blame. Like, what's not clicking, Samuel? Surely it must be someone I know. Why would it be Morris?
Morris isn't here. Where could he have gone?
Like, truly, why would it be? Turn on the light switch, it's on, I guess. Still not sure what the purpose of the light switch here is, but now we can't turn it off. Oh, because it helped us see his hat.
Morris's cap.
Now we have a purpose behind, or we had a purpose behind the light switch. Interesting. Hair?
I found a little hair. I should examine it closely.
All right,
Maybe this
back to the
sample
morgue.
will match the one Herman was clasping in his hand.
It won't. Have you tried plucking hair off your own head, or perhaps gone into the ethereal, ghostly otherworld for bits of mysterious hair? That's a question. Back to Herman's house, not labeled as the morgue, just his house. He's thinking things. Kind of. Sort of. Oh, did you not take the hair out?
I found a little hair. I should examine it closely. Maybe this sample...
But I couldn't put it on the microscope. Maybe he'll do it automatically if I go over to the microscope? Yes.
It's set up properly now. I can use it.
What? You...
I found a little hair. Maybe this sample...
Is it... You want me to... Ah. I needed to put it in the plastic bag for some reason, even though I'm going to take it right out of the plastic bag. And it's no match.
No. Morris isn't the murderer I'm looking for either.
No.
But if it isn't him, then who?
Well, beats me, champion. Now what? Can't use the microscope anymore, but we do still have the small plastic bags. I guess we can try to leave. Go back to town, maybe? We can no longer go to the sanatorium. We can no longer go to Sharp Edge, the mine, or the Stone Ring. We can't go to the church, castle, and the morgue, and town. I'm going to choose to go to town. What's up, Cabal? How's your evening, then? Anyone in town have that hair? You know, I see considerably more than 3 kegs outside of here. You're lying. Hello.
Good afternoon, Harry.
More like evening, I'd say. Have you seen the weather outside?
Yeah, I thought it was evening as well.
Really dark.
Yes. It's
Well, I was-
very strange.
More than
Ah.
that,
Weird stuff.
weather like this brings nothing good. I'm a bit superstitious, you see.
Yes, I've noticed.
But enough about the weather. Here in the pub, we're always comfortable.
Until the deluge
Will you
arrives.
have anything, Mr. Samuel?
I don't think so. I've just come to ask about things.
I thought so. No offense intended, but you're not exactly my best
Come on,
customer.
buy a meal at the very least. Don't leave him hanging like that. He's given you a lot of information and a lot of friendly conversation. The least you could do is buy some chips and a beer. Come on. Yeah, just get a drink. Don't be fucking rude. God, a good ale sounds great. Like fries and some ale. Oh, fuck, dude. Maybe with like a little honey mustard even? Ugh. A nice hen pie even. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maybe get a cheeky little dessert too while you're at it. Like a nice pudding. Ooh, like a warm pudding with some ale. Ooh. Alright, tell me about... Yeah, he does have the copper mugs out. You want to pour me a Moscow Mule? Oh, I love a good Moscow Mule. Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me about your establishment, I guess.
The pub is deserted. Where is everyone?
At home because it's stormy.
Everyone's probably staying at home. The weather is ghastly today. In fact,
Fries
I'm
and
not even
pickles?
surprised.
Oh, that's it?
There's no reason.
I thought because he entered here and there was like a cutscene, quote unquote, that he was actually going to give me some actual information about the case for some reason. But nope. Okay, cheers. Bye. Anything across the bridge? Go to the pawn shop? I suppose. Also, hey, Sunburst. Get some french fries and a Moscow Mule. Final decision. You should. You should, lad. Still never had a Kentucky Mule. You make me want to try one. Maybe I'll have to.
The shop is closed.
Took me that long to get to the door just for that. Okay. Maybe the church. Sorry, the vicarage. The Meyer lemon cake? Yum. We may not enter the church. Okay. Go back home. I don't often have lemon desserts or make them or buy them, but when I do, I think, why don't I have more lemon desserts? This is a delight. Oh, I suppose they should know about Herman. He is banned from the church due to 2 counts of mishandling the dead and a couple counts of grave desecration. Yeah.
It's locked.
Interesting. That almost, now that I feel like that implies that we'll have a reason to go into Robert's study, though. Finally.
Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it.
Okay, Samuel. He says indignantly. Hello.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Everyone's dead.
Of course.
And you're probably next. Robert also dead, or just missing so far? I'm presuming dead, however, but so far just missing. I love lemon bars. Like a lemon cheesecake, or ooh, lemon crepes, like lemon ricotta crepes. I haven't had any of those in quite some time. Lemon muffins are good too. I love lemon poppy seed muffins. I'm a big slut for poppy seed muffins. Ooh, lemon sorbet. I haven't had that in ages as well. Ugh. I haven't had a lemon dessert in a really long. Again, it's never one that I gravitate towards, but I think I might need to change that a little bit because then whenever I think about it, I crave.
What was in the Ashbury building before it became a sanatorium?
I have no idea. I was never interested in that place. Why are you asking about such a thing, Samuel?
I just wanted to know.
Oh,
It's
no,
not
it is.
important.
Did you know that
I think on one occasion, Robert mentioned there used to be a hospital
Robert's
for
doing
cholera
some
patients there.
wretched experiments there?
That building has a terrible past indeed. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Yes. How's it going, Matt? Huh. Okay. Maybe we can try to find Master Bates? Mayhaps? We've only had a canned Moscow Mule. I think I've had like a Moscow Mule flavored like a seltzer or something, but I've not really had many canned cocktails. Maybe like once or twice, but not really. You don't like bourbon very much. Yeah, I'm not a big bourbon person either, but mixed with the right flavors, it makes a really nice complement. Or it's very complimentary and it changes it, so then it's much more drinkable and I can enjoy it that way. There you are.
Bates?
Where's Morris? Perhaps he found that secret altar and now he's dead. He fell into the acid and disintegrated. Have you seen Robert?
Bates, I have just returned from Ashbury. I spoke with the head nurse, and...
Any news of Sir Robert?
Well, unfortunately...
From your tone, I anticipate bad news.
It's worse, Bates. Much worse.
Wait, he was found dead,
Robert.
right? Yeah, no, he was. Right, James was found next to his body.
Sir Robert?
Right. No, yeah, Robert is
inconceivable.
dead, sorry.
Oh my, I sensed something terrible would happen.
It's just the three of us
All
now.
this time since Sir Robert disappeared. This is going to be a tremendous shock for Madam.
Maybe it would be preferable not to let her know. At least for the time being.
But how could we possibly not tell her about this?
Oh, I did make the other month. I made those tartlets, and those were filled with lemon curd. That was quite nice. I guess I have had a lemon-based dessert. Just didn't think of them as lemon-based because there were so many different flavors going on, but they were chock full of lemon curd. So I have had a lemon dessert, recently-ish. Beer and chill? Well, hell yeah, man. We were just talking. I was just mentioning how a nice ale sounds very good right now, very relaxing.
Bates, we cannot tell her now. Try to understand.
I'm sorry I had a shit day though, but
Some
glad you
time.
guys are chilling.
But Madam will
Enjoy
continue
the
to
game.
look for Sir Robert. She will find out the truth by herself soon anyway, and things will be worse
Might have
for
to
her.
get some ale this weekend, I
Believe
think.
me, Bates, the later she learns about Robert's death,
And fries.
the better.
Oh, you are probably right,
Or
sir.
make some myself.
We have to give Madam more time. The news would destroy her right now.
It would.
Would
It
you
might give her an
excuse
actual
me,
heart
sir?
attack.
I need to organize my thoughts.
Ooh,
think I
tartlets.
will
Yeah,
go
they were
now.
quite good. It was,
I'll return to my work.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Rosemary juniper shortbread tartlets filled with lemon curd and then topped with an Earl Grey lavender creme légère. And then I sugared some rosemary sprigs and juniper berries to decorate them. They were so delightful, so good. I had that idea rattling around in my brain for quite some time, and I finally got it into fruition. I didn't make the lemon curd myself, it was jarred. But they were still very lovely. I ate them almost all exclusively by myself. They were very good. Alright, now what am I meant to do? I can't even think of like what the next step would be to do here. Like, okay, we know Morris didn't do it. We're not asking about where Morris could be. Do you want to go to the greenhouse, maybe? We haven't been there in a while. He will go out back. Interesting. Okay. I'd like to make a similar, How do I get back to the greenhouse anyway? Oh, we have to go all the way down, right? I'd like to make a similar kind of tartlet setup, but I would love to use a grapefruit curd. I think that'd be really nice. Okay, let's go back out front and try to see if we can access the greenhouse area. Like, I don't know where else to go. I'm kind of just trying every location at this point to see what I'm supposed to do next or what's missing. Or maybe he just wants to go take a nap. I don't know. In the common room. It's hard to complain. No, you're allowed to complain, even if you're paid well. You're allowed to complain. It's good for you. You can't keep all of that bottled up. Stairs. Lemon curd to top a no big cheesecake. That sounds nice. I concur. You should. Oh, wrong way. Down the stairs, Sammy. Lemon with chocolate? I don't have that combination very often, but it's not bad. As long as it's done well. It is at least letting me go here again for some reason or another.
The door is locked.
Oh, great. Never. Here's. Back at the morgue? I don't know. Can we go upstairs yet? No. I am... Oh, the body's gone. Try to look at the symbol. I don't know what to do. I hate to have to look at the guide again, but... it's going to be something really stupid. Citrus and chocolate. Citrus and chocolate isn't my first go-to, but when it's done well, I don't hate it. I like pretty much everything, but yeah, it's not one of my go-to flavors, but I like it. Alright, unfortunately I have to do this. Oh! The keys. This bunch of keys has a key to Robert's room. Right, because James took the keys from Robert's corpse. And then we took it. Everything.
James must have taken them away from Robert.
And I said, I even commented saying, oh, we can interact with the room to Robert's, or the door to Robert's room now. So we must be able to get in there. I totally forgot where these keys were from. I really need to start being more thorough. Inspecting everything in my inventory, trying everything in my inventory first before looking at the guide. I've been giving up a little too quickly lately. But it didn't dawn on me. I forgot these were Robert's keys. Oh, yeah, I haven't had a chocolate orange in years. Oh, I love that lamp.
Study. I feel as
Ooh,
though
that
he
painting.
were watching me even now.
It does give that impression. Probably because you enter right at an empty desk that would be staring at you, and then this painting looming overhead. Nice study.
Another key. Who's the
Ah.
man in the picture? I've never
That's
seen
me,
his
Dad.
face before. I have to find his place in the past and obtain his key.
Yeah, we would get those two as well, Yami. They're okay. Hey, Ice. I can neither confirm nor deny what curses I might or might not have given to this family. I very well couldn't have done it. Where's your proof?
Some medicine. I'd better leave it alone.
Peanut butter and chocolate which makes you basic? Nah. Doesn't make you basic at all. It's very popular for a reason.
Anatomy.
Why do you say that with such surprise? He's a doctor. A book on anatomy. It's some hot chocolate. What's hidden inside?
A little key was hidden there.
Ha! I guess it opens one of these drawers.
It can't be opened.
Well, with a key, could it be opened? Keyblade looking ASCII. Blank check.
It looks like a security code.
I'll take that.
There's nothing else there, just papers and a book.
And a pocket watch. Try.
It can't be.
It can. Who is this?
Sophie, Robert's
Oh.
wife. She left him many years ago.
Oop. Tea. Okay.
There's a solution of a distinct color in some of the tubes. Maybe this is what Robert was working on all the time.
I am
Liquid in the tube smells very bad.
just sniffing strange chemical substances. Let's go, Sammy. I'm a little bit of a peanut butter hater. It's really not my favorite thing. I don't actually hate it, but I do think it is a little overrated, especially around here. People are goo goo gaga nuts for anything peanut butter over here, and I'm like, it's okay. It's very low on my list personally, but I don't hate it at all. I like a peanut butter chocolate on occasion. I wish someone, someone should do cookie butter, like chocolate cups instead of peanut butter cups. Make cookie butter cups. That would be really nice. I wish that would become more popular. I'm sure somebody does make them. Have a seat. But I don't see them in stores or anything.
But I won't rest yet.
Like, I'll have a PB&J occasionally, but I don't run for peanut butter flavored stuff
Robert's
first.
diploma in medicine.
But I don't mind it. I like peanut butter cookies and stuff. I'll eat it all, really. Hey, jump scare, jeez. Alright.
Exactly 12? It probably doesn't work.
Suspicious. Okay, we need to set... Oh, we do need to set the time. Okay. To what yet? I don't know. Probably on the security code. I'll look at it in a second after I finish exploring the room.
Assorted medical literature. Medical volumes. There's no point in skimming through these. Most of them are in Latin.
That doesn't make it pointless. That just means you don't understand Latin.
That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle.
Is that what we're supposed to set the clock to? Look at his books.
Robert has left this one opened. He won't be able to finish it now.
He sure won't, Samuel, because he's dead.
Study of the human brain.
And there is a brain left open in the morgue. So it seems like, and there was a whole bunch of body parts in the trash, so it seems like Sir Heinz was harvesting body parts from the dead that would come into his morgue and giving them to Robert for his studies. Yeah, no, I've heard of that one back. And I've actually heard it's really good. After digesting a saltier meal. Yeah, I've heard it's quite good. I would definitely try that. That sounds nice. I've heard it's even like very drinkable on its own. Would definitely try. Nuts about peanut butter. Oh, there are definitely shops called Nuts About Nuts. But Nuts About Peanut Butter. Peanut butter? Okay. This is getting a little suspicious now.
It sheds a strange greenish light.
Like every other light source in this game.
It sheds a strange greenish light.
Is this a hint?
It sheds a strange greenish light. It sheds a strange greenish light.
Okay. Must be a hint for something. We still have this key. That's a little odd, isn't it?
A code of some sort. Strange, there's no writing on it.
Okay, that's quite a long string of numbers, longer than I thought. at a painting. Every single time we look at a painting, really dramatic music plays. And they should be funny. Why can we still inspect this? Is there anything else here? Okay. Admittedly, I don't know my Roman numerals well enough to know what MC means, and that makes me feel quite stupid. Ooh, black currant whiskey. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I love black currant flavors. I'll write that down. I've never heard of that one before. It clearly stands for Minecraft XX. Ooh, this Minecraft porn in my Black Mirror? Whoa. 1500? 1110? 1120? Wait, what is the truth? I'm gonna write this down. Von Payne black currant whiskey. I have another note here where somebody else recommended Selvaray chocolate rum, so I'll add that to this recommendation. If I ever manage to find it. 1000, C is 100, X is 10, 20. Okay, so it's 1130? All right, let's try that. Nope. It's 1120. But wait, you just said... Oh, sorry. I read your message as X10 and then XX is 20, so in my mind I read it as XXX 3 X's. No, okay, 1120, got it. Carefully so I don't overshoot it. Yay! Hopefully I will now not forget that what M and C are.
Bookcase. Robot had
I only know
more
usually
secrets
like
than
up to
anyone
10,
would have suspected.
unfortunately. I wish I knew more. I have a hard time memorizing it. Oh boy. Okay. This has to do with this, but I'm going to save. One, because it's been a minute, and two, I don't know how complicated this is going to be. Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good way to remember it. Unfortunately, growing up, we weren't really taught Roman numerals very much. Again, we're really only taught up to 10. They have gargoyle spouts? Wait, I've never even seen this. Maybe, hold on, I'm going to actually look it up now. All I did was write it down. That sounds so cute. Oh, that is such a nice looking bottle. Bit expensive though, isn't it? Not much of a whiskey drinker, but it sounds like it would be really, really nice in a cocktail, and I'd be willing to try it straight. What a pretty little bottle. I want to try that. Yeah, it's like 60 bucks, which I guess for like a nice whiskey isn't that much, but for me who drinks piss, that's a little expensive, you know? You can learn them from watching movies. Do you think I pay attention to that? Okay. Will he just do it automatically if I put on the save? No, of course not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are looking for 2, 3, 4, This only has 4 or 5 in a letter. This one has 5, and this has 5. What happens if we add them all together? I'm sorry, you drink what? Like, piss! No, I just tend to go for things that are very cheap. Nope, that's not my calculator, that is my clock. Alright, let's try... Sounds. Excellent. Thank you very much, Joe, for welcoming in Piss Drinker Advocate. I lost my place. I need to re-enter. Thank you very much. Dekoyu. Will this one finally show up? Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. That is... Oh, that is 6. Okay, I was going to say that's far more than 6 numbers, but it's not. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, okay, it is 1 by 1. I thought it was going to change all of them, and you would have to put each one in the correct position and then put them in a position in which after you rotate them they would be in the correct position, but no. So I got, by adding all the numbers there, by the way, I got look at this juice. Look at this juice? That's not, I don't know where I got that. But I got 109 to 11, by the way. From adding up all the numbers. Wait, no, we only need 5. I thought I counted 6. Fuck. Scratch all that. There's only 5. I thought I counted 6. Well, never mind. Okay, so let's just try 25, 8, 84. Oh fuck, that was already on an 8. Nothing. Okay. Let's try 80, 115. Isn't this exciting? Wait, I just realized I fucked that up. Fuck! God damn it, can I stop doing that? Okay. And that's only 4. Perhaps we need to do more math. Oh, there's another slider puzzle. Isn't this exciting? Yippee! Yippee! Juice and piss are part of a healthy diet. Look at this. Someone's been drinking that piss. $2.99. What if we... We get anything if we subtract? It does have dashes. No, it's... no. What about boobs? Too many numbers, so sorry. Try again. Oh, what if it's... Let's do more math. What if... Maybe it's the first one, but it's, okay, so D3212. I said, oh, well, that's only 4. We tried everything before that one, so... Should we count this as A, B, C, D? Damn. Huh. Yeah, just fucking blow it up, honestly. Well, this will go A, B, C, the other B, E. What? Does anyone have any ideas? Has something to do with the letter, but I don't know what. Number all over the wall? There is no number all over the wall. Are you thinking of perhaps Still Life 2? Oh, you mean this? Oh.
That is a year.
Yeah, this was for the clock. A few rooms back. There was no number all over the wall a few rooms back. I can promise you. On the paper too? Wait, what are you talking about? What paper? What are you talking about? Blank space? Yeah. I don't know if this is important. I feel like we're just supposed to be looking at this, but I could be wrong. Yeah, get a drill, get a bomb. You're fine, Mac. I was gonna say, I think... I don't know, you might be making that up. Invisible ink? Well, we don't have anything that would... Ooh, I feel a sneeze. Ugh, it's a nose tickle. I feel a sneeze coming. It's something to do with this, though, is the thing. It's something to do with this piece of paper because we see this same symbol on the safe. I don't think there's any other outside clues. Maybe oh, the lighter? Maybe. Yeah, we could try that. No, didn't work. What if... back on the screen. Can I take his pen? Yeah, I was going to say like a charcoal rubbing, some kind of invisible ink. But then there wouldn't be all those numbers on the bottom. I'm like positive it's just something to do with this because again, this directly mirrors the safe. It has the crest at the top, and then this is where the dial would be, and then the numbers over here. I just have no clue how to parse these numbers into 5-digit code that it wants. Why can we still... it's interesting that we can still look at the...
That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle.
Interesting that we can still look at that. Something to do with the lights. Yeah, he did mention the lights really specifically.
It sheds a strange greenish light.
But I don't know what that has to do with anything.
It sheds a...
He only says that. I don't know if it actually... I don't know if that's actually useful information. Oh, put the paper on the light. Ah, you might be right. Ah!
63081.
63081. Someone write that down. 63081. 63081. 63081. Thank you. Thank you very much for writing that down. And here I was trying to do all this kind of math and letter funny business. Oh. That was funny, Joe. You should type that again. Can you type that again? Oh, whoops. Wait. Yippee!
This is the
Right, the lights. I forgot
combination.
about the lights. I keep forgetting about things, but we got there. Yippee, yippee. What's inside? The key? Ooh, a fancy ring. Don't mind if I do.
It must be very old.
Twitch says I can't. Well, it was really funny. You should try saying that again sometime. And bullets.
Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading.
Oh.
As well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I'm already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore, I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you...
Wow, that was really funny, guys. Boobs but in numbers. I wonder if that's the
will
code.
find the
That's
ancient
funny.
ring of our heritage.
It's even funnier the
It's
second
very
time. I'm
important
laughing
that you
right now.
always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. I will explain everything when you arrive.
And then you didn't.
Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
You didn't
Maybe
explain
he knew something.
a thing.
Now there's no way to find out
Why, were
what.
you afraid?
Maybe I could have helped him if I had.
Yeah, you might be
received
right.
the
Yeah,
letter
if you
on
type one more time, it could be the
I
code if we
hope
go
you're
back.
frying in hell. Can you hear me, Robert?
Wow. Holy moly. I mean, yeah, Robert was kind of doing some shitty stuff all in the name of finding out the truth. But damn, that was the first time he's gotten mad. Although he barely raised his voice. The cubal root of an inverse logarithm. Oh, I should have tried that first. Darn. Darn. Can I take these bullets?
It's
I
a
can.
3.5 millimeter.
Well, I can look at it, not take it. Take it! You know, that gun that we had earlier, Samuel, that you just threw on the ground? If you really do think there's some crazy killer on the loose, wouldn't it be good to still have that gun and take those bullets?
I have no clue what's in them. A chemical of some sort, that's for sure. There are dates on the labels, month after month.
Yeah, you know they also have labels, I was going to say. Read the
All
labels?
tubes with that smelly solution. Robert's diary.
Yes.
May
Ooh.
2nd.
All right,
Tomorrow
strap
I
in.
will visit Dr. Herman in the morgue. If he understands what I wrote to him in my letters, it shouldn't be too hard to convince him.
I think he's my man. May 3. The visit to Herman fulfilled my expectations. Our secret agreement will make further progress in my research much easier. It did not take much effort to convince him to cooperate, just as I expected. Herman understands that science and research of novel concepts sometimes demands sacrifices. He agreed to take care of the first delivery tomorrow already, which suits my plans perfectly. If it were not for him, I do not know how it would be possible for me to keep on disposing of those damn bodies. Letting a few corpses disappear without a trace certainly will not be a problem for him as a pathologist.
That would be.
Last, I can resume work on the tests. May 8th.
What do you think?
Very bad.
Pathologist
Previous
does the bodies.
tests were no use, and several
Feels
months
like hello.
of
Thank you
work
very much for the
turned
raid.
out completely
Where
futile.
were you? Just
God's
1 second.
sake, where could I have made a mistake? Where? Calculated all the components almost 1,000 times, and just haven't a clue as to what could be wrong. It's starting to make me tired. It's taking much too long, and with every new day, I'm afraid that someone will find out. It is with great luck that I convinced Herman to cooperate at the right moment. Either I improve the composition of the substance, or raise doses as they are. Otherwise, I cannot proceed further. Yes, that's it.
Urethra.
The composition is correct. I merely require to raise the dosage. Yes! Should have started sooner with them. Oh, I will raise the concentration by 100%. May 9. Administered the higher concentrate to 2 subjects. I have to wait several days before I can make accurate measurements. At least I can now take a rest from all the figures and calculations. May 12. I thought I would not have to take any notes for the next few days.
Or you should play it till you like it.
Today.
And or
He
is
was
it
acting differently than usual, and spoke about things that
so
must
easy to
never
make
come
on the
to
protagonist? But it's quite a
He
good
knows
game.
too much about the methods of my research and can expose me. And worse, they would believe him. Do not know what to do now. Locked in that cell of his, he's trying to corner me. How ironic. Never before have I considered direct violence. But he is a threat to all my efforts and everything that I have achieved.
That's his son he's
May
talking about, by the
13.
way.
Things are apparently worse than I thought. The head nurse spoke to James, and she herself suggested to me that we should release him for some time. It was quite an effort to convince her that James must stay where he is because of his condition. I have no clue what he told her to make her believe him, but I'm afraid he may tell her everything next time. Must not happen. He is not the fool I thought he was. I have to get rid of him somehow. May 15. Everything I once held firm in my hands is beginning to crumble.
Yeah, get what you
and
need to
fall
get
like a
done.
house
Thank
of
you very much
cards.
again for the raid, dude.
Higher doses have had no effect. I verified all the measurements twice. Do not know how to continue. The whole affair with James refuses resolution. He must
Because
never
he's
be
cursed
allowed
and
to
haunted.
return to Black Mirror. Do what has to be done. There is only one possibility left. Only one solution. I will dispense with the calculations and raise the ratio of the effective substance by another 100%. I know whose veins I will inject the serum into this time.
It was supposed to be us, wasn't it?
Herman helped Robert hide the results of his experiments. The bodies of the patients would end up in his morgue, and no one was to find out.
Yes, that's what it did say, Samuel. Aren't looking for ethical, we're looking for results. I don't really think he got any results. He's dead. So, you know, Mastermind made all the passwords of movies. I would respect that. True, but he's not a real mastermind. No boobs involved, no matter how many times you type it in chat. It's still, this didn't enlighten us on what kind of mysterious experiments he was performing. What substance it is. Something that alters their brain. And then therefore alters... Do we still have the diary? And then somehow then alters the cells. I don't know if he's looking at brain cells here, I would imagine. At least kind of giving heebie-jeebies. Something to do with his brain. And I'm assuming he's targeting, or was targeting, James. Because he knew something or could see something regarding this dark lineage, regarding whatever's happening here, which we also can and are in relation to. Unless when he says, I know whose veins I'll inject the serum into, this time he's talking about William, our grandfather. But I'm assuming he's talking about us. Dad of the year, yeah. James is his illegitimate son, which he refuses to acknowledge as his son, and they kept it under wraps and a secret this whole entire time. Right. Yeah, pretty dastardly. Ancient ring of our heritage. Always have it with you. Take care of it. And I'll explain everything. And yet he didn't. He was so concerned with his experiments. He didn't explain a damn thing. Let's take a look at that ring.
Old runes and Latin words are carved around the area.
Okay, perhaps maybe Victoria knows something about it? Yeah, it's really in-depth. This is a really long for a point-and-click adventure. It's pretty impressive.
I'll leave her alone now.
Now what? We still have this. We still have that tiny key for some reason. Is there something else in here that I need to discover? Yeah, the diaries can get quite long, and they are all fully voice acted, which I know can be a little bit awkward because it feels like we're sitting here in silence, but it also saves my voice. Maybe something else on the picture? Nothing. Anything else here? Why can we still look at those drawers? Should I inspect? No. Wigging me out that we can still look at these drawers. Not seeing a thing. What to do next then? We can look in the safe again. We can still look at the numerals.
That is a year.
Maybe back to Ashbury? Oh, we didn't. Oh, whoops, we didn't pick this up. Aha.
I, William Gordon, have decided to bequeath my possessions as follows. To my dear Victoria, I give and will all my personal possessions, the family jewels and valuables, as they righteously belong to her, to her heirs and assigns forever. To my grandson, Samuel Gordon, I hereby transfer
Asking Jeeves, he's
ownership
around here,
of
not
the
as
Black
Bates.
Mirror Castle, with all the neighboring lands.
Oh!
To him,
For
I
me?
also devised the administration of our family residence.
And he hid this.
Let him take care of it properly, as I no longer can. To his heir and assigns forever. To my beloved son, James, I give the full right to live in his native residence for however long he should desire, until the end of his days.
That's why I hid it.
By this, I hope to at least partially atone for your having to live in complete loneliness, my dear James. And lastly, to my firstborn son, Robert. After long pondering, I have decided to deny the right to the property of our family. However, I do retain his right to his property and things that he has been making use of in our family residence. I know that you are well aware of the reason of my decision, Robert. In my eyes, you are no longer worthy of the name Gordon. These decisions I make of my own free will, and in the best of conscience. William Gordon.
William's last will was apparently...
And it is stamped by
hidden from
Arthur
everyone.
Renfield. That's cute.
Robert, I see now I didn't know you at all, you bloody beast.
Well, you know, everyone in our family is dying and we have to maybe find a way to stop it, else we die. But the silver lining is, we get an entire castle, its grounds, and a manor and then some. So, you know. P.S. You are smelly. It's cute that it's signed by Renfield. Damn, get fucked, Robbie. Should we speak with Victoria now? I gather. Huh. Awkward. Bit. Miss Vicky T. Look what I found. You're gonna love this. Oh no. Oh.
I would like to ask you about
Don't
something.
scare me like that.
I'm listening, Samuel.
You don't want to... I think the will is of a little bit more, just a modicum of importance than the painting in Robert's study.
Victoria,
I was in Robert's study, and I saw a picture of a man that I had never seen
What do I
before.
know?
Is it someone from our family?
A picture? You shouldn't have entered that room, Samuel.
Why?
Robert does not like anyone to go in there. Not
Oh,
even
right, she
me.
thinks he's alive. He told me I could.
I merely tried to find something that would help us figure out where Robert could be.
I
His
suppose that
things are
Robert's
all in
blood.
order.
Oh, good. He would
Well,
be
what
angry
if-
if he found out that you had been in his study.
All it would
That
reveal is
picture
that
a
we've
portrait
been
of our ancestor,
in his
Lothar
study.
Gordon. It was he who founded the sanatorium where Robert works.
And when was that?
Some 200 years ago. I'm not exactly certain.
Ashbury has been a hospital of some kind for quite some time. Tell me more about Lothar Gordon.
But like
He
it
was
might,
chief
yeah,
doctor
it would
in a
at least
hospital
hint.
for the mentally disordered for many years. In those days, however, they did not speak about therapy or medication. He would probably have carried on with his work if he had not fallen ill.
What was his ailment?
Over time, that place completely absorbed him. All those mad minds that he was spending days and nights with. In the end, he broke down, and his mind succumbed to insanity too. He died as one of those he was helping. A truly sad end.
Can you tell me anything else about him?
When Lothar died, where did they bury him?
Oh, he has the key,
I
yeah.
see you are testing my memory.
Just making sure it's sharp, ma'am.
As far as I know, his body remained there as he wished. They
He's
buried
there.
him in a modest grave behind the sanatorium. Later, that place turned into a graveyard. Many who died within the walls of the sanatorium found their rest there. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just dropped my fucking ring. Ugh. Okay. Well, I think this is about where we will wrap up. Now we have a good leaping off point for next time, going back to Ashbury. And this time I'm going to name my save something very appropriate. I mean, cocks are appropriate, just not in this context. I more mean something that will help me realize which save is mine. To the asylum. Nope, that's missing a letter. To the asylum grave. It's 513. Okay. Well, that will conclude this evening's stream.